We're live?
We're live.
Yay!
Hey, everybody. We had a little bit of a issue with our chat box there for a second.
1 minute late.
Yeah, we're a minute late. Too bad, though.
So we're good.
I guess that we had this made for kids, and they're telling us we're not made for kids.
Well, if we were for kids, the chat was going to be kill.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I had to kill it. So
we have to put basically adult content.
Yeah. So
whatever that means.
If any of you guys are children, please leave now. Let me see here. Let me adjust the camera a little bit.
Happy Saturday, everyone. Like Lori says, Lori Buchanan, Rob Webb is here. Rob Anali.
Can everybody hear
Nomadic
us?
Can you hear us, guys? Can you hear me? It's always a question, right? It's like, not you. Right. Everybody can hear you. Can you hear me? It's like, yes, scare me. Didn't think we will get that chat. I know, right, Chris? Yes, we can hear fine.
Cool.
So looks and sounds good.
Cool,
we
cool.
are right now like right next to RV, trying to protect ourselves from the wind because it's a windy day. So that's why we are kind of like cozy up here. And he was kiting earlier today.
Yeah.
And he had a big crash today.
Big crash and knocked the wind out of myself. So if water just starts pouring out of my nose, it's because it's ocean water, and I had it injected in every orifice of my body. Where is my Dr. Pepper? I can't do a live without Dr. Pepper.
Know.
So I'm gonna have to leave for a second, entertain people.
I was not in charge of the Dr. Pepper. Kevin is like, is the sun right behind you all? No, the sun is in front of us, but lights up all the ocean and everything behind us. So it looks so bright. I know. It's like, looks like the sun was behind us, but it's not.
No, now you can see the sun is like in our face.
Yes. In your face.
In your face. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, it has been so long, guys. He's like Mr. YouTube right here. He's like taking a break, and he has been having a lot of fun kiteboarding, I have to say. I'm a, how do you call it? Kiteboarder widow?
A kiteboarding widow, yeah.
I'm a kiteboarding widow.
I'm going to get a t-shirt, or you should get a t-shirt that says kiteboarding ruined my life.
No, that's your life. It didn't ruin
Doesn't ruin my life. I'm having fun.
You ruined somebody else's life. I don't know. It ruined somebody's life. But yeah, it's like this guy here is like, if he's not training with somebody, he has made friends here, all in the kite kind of like group, kite community. That it's kind of nice because again, you're here and this is what everybody seems to be doing: kiteboarding or windsurfing, that kind of stuff. Yes, I think it's better. Windsurfing, stuff like that, and everything is outdoors. It's windy, so it's kind of nice in that respect.
Mm-hmm. And you guys are going to see Ozzy coming in and out of the picture, I think, every now and then.
John Chocker says that looking good. Ozzy's around here too. It's like, oh, you can kind of see him a little bit right behind me, right there. He's just wandering around. He has been inside all day long because when the kiters are out, they come with their dogs too, and they're free roaming dogs. So I don't like Ozzy to be out when the wind is happening. So right now that everybody's home, everybody left, it's time for him to come out and just do some exercise, explore. He's gonna miss this place when we leave.
Yeah, I think so, because he's not going to be used to.
He's free. Like here, he just can go anywhere and just roam around, go to the neighbors, Kevin, Laura, so Letty and Rob is like, he just wanders around. The other day we heard him fighting with another cat though. There's a neighbor's cat that he went after him basically.
Man, we got all the usual suspects in the house, but I see a few more in there. Awesome. Yes. So somebody had asked me the other day about, hey, where's the videos? And it's like in the last poll on the wall, I think I said that I was going to kind of take a break from January, although I might slide some videos in. But I've actually been sliding a lot of kiteboarding in and not so much videos.
Yeah.
So, I've kind of taken January off. And I think I have one of your hairs in my mouth.
My hairs are right here.
Yeah, but
yeah,
windy.
My hairs are right here, so.
But anyways, so we kind of taken January off a little bit to a lot.
Well, not we, you.
Yeah, I mean.
Like you, because you're the one that does the hard work. I have to say, he is the one that does the hard work of editing and putting everything together. Even just the recording alone, just going everywhere.
Cheers, Lori. Cheers, everybody.
Salud.
Happy last Saturday live.
Oh, yeah, I have to drink for bad luck. So yeah, he's the one that does all the work when it comes like from recording to editing to put it out there, all the commenting on YouTube, on Facebook, and everything. He's the one that does all that stuff. So he's the one that has taken the break definitely.
Yep. Sean Chambers says, you guys have been in the same spot for a while. Does it feel permanent? It feels kind of weird. Literally 3 months we've been here.
We literally feel like locals. Like we know where everything is. When you go to a sketchy spot to find the local food from a local guy at the warehouse, at that point we felt locals.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
It's like it was so weird.
Yeah, we're going in these weird side doors of the hotel to get tamales and empanadas.
Yeah.
So that's when you know you're a local. They're like, Psh, hey. Psh, yeah. And so that's where you find the good stuff is in the little side doors that the chef of the friend of a chef of somebody is,
or a friend of a friend of a friend told us about this place. We need to go.
So it's pretty cool.
But with that being said, it's like, yeah, it feels weird, but it also feels a little bit good to be in. It's a nice spot, obviously. It's not like we are stuck for 6 months in a crappy place. We are stuck for this long in a beautiful area. So it feels nice in that respect, but it feels a little bit still weird to be here for this long. But like I said, Ozzy has been loving it. Paul has been loving it with the kiting. I've been loving it because I have full internet. It's like we pitch in over here, and between all of us, we have internet, high-speed internet, and we've been able to work. So that has been amazing. So we're all doing our thing, to say like that.
Kevin says the best neighbors. Yeah, our neighbors are all right too.
Letty and Robbie, they're amazing. Like, I really like those guys. But yeah. So how is your month, guys? It's like, we have been talking yesterday that we've been watching a lot of movies too. We do movie night pretty much almost every night. So we have been doing a lot of movies.
Lots of movies, absolutely. We will get into that. Maybe do some your top 5 movies.
Yeah, start thinking about your top 5 between movies and TV shows, because I think like first thing we already kind of went through the stuff that we wanted to watch, and now we are really having a hard time finding stuff.
Right. Kevin says he's turning off the internet now. Yeah, he's actually controlling the internet. So
I know it's his RV. If he wants to, if we totally the life goes away, blame Kevin. Definitely.
Yep. Tanya says, "Are you guys going to keep full timing? I know it's getting harder because of the pandemic. It's not getting harder because of the pandemic. I don't think. I mean, we're choosing to stay here. We could go really anywhere.
At this point, I have to say the warning levels here in Baja, they have gone up.
Yes.
They have not come down. They have gone up. So restaurants, they are right now at 30% capacity. So very few tables in each restaurant. The nice thing about most restaurants here is that they're all outdoors. So that's a nice thing about it. Or you can have takeout too. You can have takeout. But so the warnings have been going up. So it has been nice not to move around that much since numbers here, they're spiking. With that being said, here in the town in itself, numbers are really not spiking that much. But it's
just a small town where everybody's kind of respectful of the whole thing.
This is attached to the municipality or county, so like that of La Paz, where it's really spiking. So whatever warning I had there, Los Barrios have to abide by that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not because of COVID that we have been here, but it also feels nice to be here.
Yeah, we just came down here. We really came down because of the caravan, and with the caravan not being able to go on, that's why we're staying in this place. We were like, why go back up into the Southwest United States when we can just hang out here and I can kite my butt off? So we decided to stay here.
I mean, we have the option of staying here or just going to the desert. Yeah, in the U.S. and we're like, well, let's stay here at the beach. Why not?
If you're gonna do, I know you guys can't see it out there, but it's absolutely gorgeous ocean view, or we could be in Yuma. So if any of you guys live in Yuma, I'm not knocking Yuma, but it's not much to do there.
There's not much to do. That's the thing.
There's lots of beach there. There's no ocean.
Exactly.
It's all beach and no ocean. Exactly. But here is just, if we were going to do the winter in the Southwest, there's no question that this is better than the Southwest United States.
And who are we kidding too? It's like cost of living here is much better.
Absolutely.
So we spend less money. And it's just so good. So,
food is cheap. Spaces are cheap. It's just insane how inexpensive it is down here.
Now, I would say because we're beachfront camping, the spot in itself is not cheap. I mean, if we will be not boondocking, like even in a campground in the Southwest in Yuma or something like that, we will get a better rate over there.
Camp Golf our monthly rate,
In
if
the
this was Camp
Southwest.
on the Southwest, yes. Oh, I thought you weren't talking about beachfront, because I'm like, beachfront at Camp Golf is 4 nights for what we pay here for the month.
The campsite in itself is
Yeah.
not cheaper than other campgrounds, but
Yeah.
beachfront.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. So Craig Caldwell says, has the pastry chef made you her fabulous beet cake? No, she has not, but she did the other day fabulous pumpkin cupcakes and blueberry cupcakes. So they were amazing too. And Laura has been spoiling us too. She also did pumpkin cupcakes the other day, and she did a chocolate brownie with pumpkin on the top, like a pumpkin topic. So yeah, we've been spoiled here. Definitely hard to lose pounds here. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, you have Laura baking on one side and Letty baking on the other side, and then Lori fills in with some great Mexican food. I've been totally
I don't
spoiled.
feel with anything.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, people are mentioning this can. It's really, I think, a 12-ounce can. Well, it's 355 milliliters. They just make it tall, so it looks bigger than it is. It's not. It's the same.
Just a skinny, tall can. And I love that in Mexico, they're putting all these labels. I don't know if you can see them. Maybe if you put it closer to camera. In any kind of food, packaged food, they put those labels that says excess of sugars, excess of calories, excess of saturated fats or trans fat. I mean, they give you all this, like, the excess part of
They're
it.
basically warning you that what you're about to put in your body is not good for you. So we do it anyways.
Why not? YOLO. Summit Day says, I want to ask you guys, why did you move to the USA from Canada? Is it bad over there? I was thinking about moving to California. So I am from Mexico, so that question is not for me. That question is for you. I never live in Canada. Paul is the one that moved.
How did he word that? Where is that?
Summit Dave is like.
Why did you move to the USA from Canada? Is it bad over there? Canada's awesome. It really is. But obviously the winters there kind of suck because it's cold and snowy. I spent a lot of my time here not here because I'm in Mexico now, but I spent a lot of time in the United States driving truck. And so I traveled all 50 states, actually not 48 continental states, but the mainland states. I traveled all of those, and I happened to meet someone in El Paso and wound up moving down to El Paso. So it was just kind of a chance move. But ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to live in the United States. I mean, I thought it was the, land of the free, home of the brave, and all that kind of stuff. I chose the United States because I really think it's an amazing place. Just like everywhere, we have some work to do, and we won't get into any of that tonight. But I chose the country because I thought it was an amazing place. Not that Canada isn't an amazing place as well. It just, Canada has winter, and the winters there can be brutal. And so chance happening, I wound up living in the United States, moved to El Paso, and then I've just wound up staying down here. I will say that Canada is an incredible place. The large majority of the people are super nice. Lori will kind of vouch for that once we get up there. Super welcoming, warm people. We have our assholes just like every other country, but that's kind of limited. It's very similar to the United States. I mean, it's really not much difference. There's some differences, but I just like the United States, so I moved there.
And second part of your questions about moving to California, I will say California is gorgeous when it comes like to beaches and to mountains. I mean, there's so many things to do there, but it's so expensive. Tax-wise, just so expensive. So it's like, just make sure you do your research.
And it's a super liberal state, so just know that if you move there, I mean, it's a super liberal place.
I don't count that because in every single state you're gonna find both sides.
Well, you're gonna find both sides, but so California is probably 80% liberal, and so
you find your group.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would move to California in a heartbeat if they need to fix their tax base there, but
it's just ridiculous.
But again, we don't get into all that.
It's like cost of living is ridiculous. So that part is now.
But it's one of my favorite places in the United States.
There's so much to do.
So much to do there, and with the ocean there, San Diego is a spectacular place. I love Venice Beach.
Actually, Tim is here.
Tim from San Diego, he's here. And I love it there, San Diego. I love all the little beach communities are amazing.
There's some cities that they're getting overrun by homeless people, like Venice and all that stuff.
Because
and
it's an amazing place to live.
Well, and because weather is moderate too. It's nice year round. So
moderate year-round weather, but even Northern California, man, like the San Francisco coast and all the northern coast of California is absolutely spectacular.
Redwoods and North Redwoods.
Oh, it's just beautiful.
It's beautiful scenery, but the crowd there gets rougher. And you get into like some little towns where the fences are all blacked out.
Well, somebody's got to make the meth.
It's kind of sketchy.
Somebody's got to make marijuana and meth. I mean, there's a need for that.
No,
you know, if there was no need, nobody would have to make it. But obviously, there's a need. I'm just saying,
it's like not everywhere is like that great. But Dave Gregory says, "Not cut out. Where are you guys at?" From the hump in Pahrump. So he's in the hump of Pahrump. So that means like what, Mountain Springs area?
Cool.
And it's like, but yeah, we're in Mexico. We're still in Mexico, although you cannot see anything on the back. But that back there, that's the beach and the water back there.
Yeah. Where are you in California, Sean? Just Sean Chambers. I'm curious. But yeah, we love it. I mean, we just love it. Again, guys, you'll have people that complain about California, but there's going to be people that complain about Texas. There's going to be people that complain about Florida. There's going to be people complaining about Michigan. There's going to be New York. I mean, pick a spot. There's people that love it and there's people that hate it. So it just depends what you're into. If you're a surfer and you're into that stuff, like California, man, that's a place. There's very few places like that. The surf there is amazing. And I'm getting more and more into surfing. I'm going to have to try that stuff out too. Now that I've been kiteboarding a little bit, I'm going to have to surf.
I don't know if I'm into the whole surfing thing, but anyway. Our RV Junior says, Lorena's one cup looks as big as your Dr. Pepper can. Thanks, because it's in front of the camera. Yes, because look, if we did this, you cannot quite do it. And then we put this way back here. Now my cup is tiny. Rob Webb, happy to swap views with you. We got wet and windy days. Can't wait for the sun and to come out again. Well, you choose like a cold place to live. It's like, I guess it's like you didn't choose where you're from, right? It's like, but it's like you need to live there and just go to warmer weathers, Rob. That's what you need to do. You and Ali.
Sean's in Lodi. See, I like that area too. I mean, there's so many. Again, you guys have seen our videos of us traveling, and you see that there's very. We'll joke about stuff like, oh, there's nothing to do here. And so, and we're in some beautiful beach city. And then some people don't understand that. And they're like, yeah, you whiny bastards. And it's like, we're just screwing around. We love the beach areas and we love everywhere you go, you can find beautiful stuff. And that's what we try to do. And we're going to show that stuff. Yeah, we're not going to, if we go to LA, we're going to show beautiful beaches and things like that. I'm not going to focus on the homeless population in downtown LA. That's not what we do. We have there's news stations and other people that are more depressing to do that. We're always going to try to find the nice place. Like, again, I think some people are going to come to Los Barillas and they're going to go, wow, what a dust bowl of a little town.
What a dump.
What a dump. And we come here and we think it's a beautiful little town. The community is amazing and the people are nice, and the kiting, if you're into kiting, man, it's incredible. And so we've really enjoyed it. So you have to keep your eyes open to the beauty of an area and focus on the beauty. You will always find that. If you are one of those, I've got friends of mine that have went to, Fiji or went to the Caribbean and stuff, and they come back and tell me how horrible it was. And I'm like, wait a minute, you went to the Caribbean and found out that it's horrible,
or Pacific Islands,
or the Pacific Islands, or Hawaii. I've got people that, and I will say this, the first time I went to Hawaii, I went with the wrong people and I didn't really enjoy myself because the people I were with, they didn't have a good time. And they always found a way to make every place we visited suck. Like, oh, the food here wasn't great. And this should have been better. And that like everywhere we went. And so the first time I went to Hawaii, I was like, this sucks.
That was pre-Lorena.
That was pre-Lorena. And then I've gone now several times to Lorena. One of my absolute favorite places to go. I love it there. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the culture there. I love the people there. And again, Hawaii is plagued with its own problems, and we could focus on that, but we don't. So
yeah, it's finding the good and the bad, and any place, and we try to focus on the good.
Focus on the good.
Oh, by the way, you guys like my glasses? I got them here in Mexico. I got 2 pairs of glasses here in Mexico. So.
I got mine here too.
Oh yeah, you do.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you should be wearing your Converse, the other ones. It's like
Now tonight I should be wearing my other ones.
because I want to look cooler. RV Wondering says, is like, hey, babe, Tom, is like, did you get our preference for the caravan? Yes.
Yeah, we did. If I haven't answered you yet on that, I apologize.
He has been kiteboarding.
I've been kiteboarding.
Like that's literally the answer.
That's
for
going to be my
anything.
excuse for everything.
Anything.
So yeah, if I didn't respond to an email, I've been kiteboarding. If I didn't see your text, I've been kiteboarding. And if you haven't gotten any videos, I've been kiteboarding.
It's true. But the thing is that it's true.
You should check out this tan though. I've been kiteboarding.
Like from here up.
From here up, yeah, I've been wearing rash guards, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of white in the middle.
Cheryl and Mark Bennett are here. Hey guys, miss you guys. We're gonna come in the caravan, and obviously it didn't happen, but hopefully. So talking about the caravans, we are planning to do 2 caravans next winter to bring the people that can come this winter, and also an extra one to bring new people that they couldn't make it for some reason or sign up for some reason, but they can next winter. So one is gonna be on the fall, one is gonna be on the spring.